daddy born poor, mama was too. Walking through the snow, plastic bags on their shoes. Papa selling houses, sleeping in a car. Four babies in the backseat, underneath the stars. Well, hey, hey, just work a little harder. Hey, hey, punching that clock with work and prayer and a little bit of luck. Make so much money, need a 10-ton truck. Ha, 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 ha.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Paul McMann here with Forex Smart Trade. It is Thursday, October 26, 2023. So glad you could join me for the live trading session. Here at Forex Smart Trade, our mission is to help you change your financial destiny by teaching you how to currency trade with our simple but highly accurate proprietary trading indicators. And we do that by giving you personalized one-on-one training, which we have found to be the most efficient and effective way to move you from point A to point B. So with that, let's jump right in and see what we've got this morning. We first need to start by listening. Oops, what happened here? Listening to this guy. What happened? Hold on. Did I lose him? Oh, gosh darn it. You know what? I didn't, my advice that I take every morning to reboot the machine. I rebooted it. I pulled it up. I rebooted it, and then I didn't reopen it. So let's listen to this.
Due to federal and state regulations, we are providing the following disclosure. Please stay tuned, as this will take less than a minute. Foreign exchange, futures, and cryptocurrency trading are highly risky, and you can lose all the money you invest should you decide to engage in live trading. We are not responsible for your investment, trading, or tax decisions. We are not licensed financial advisors, traders, accountants, stockbrokers, or attorneys. We are not licensed commodities brokers and do not engage in or facilitate commodities transactions. We are not an introducing broker, and we make no recommendation as to where you should invest or what broker you should trade with. As you apply what you learn, we recommend you seek advice from licensed professionals. Any trade results that we show should not be considered typical of our students. We do not and cannot track the results or performance of our students' private trading accounts. We do not know what a typical or average student earns or loses trading. This is not a get-rich-quick program, guaranteed system, or business opportunity. We sell training and trading tools. We make no promises our training or tools will generate future income for students, and you may not make your investment back, including your investment in this training. Any redistribution or recording of this material is strictly prohibited without advanced written permission.
A couple things make us different. One of which is that we consider training to be very, very important. And it's not just a one-time thing where we train you and forget you. We are with you for the long haul. That's why we are able to let you trade with company funds. Because we are always providing training. These live trades are one of the sessions of training. I do 3 a week, Tuesday and Thursday morning, and then Monday afternoon. When you become a member, you get access to a whole lot of other live trades with other traders who have different strategies. We have over a dozen trade signals, and as we train you, we can come up with a customized trade plan based on your availability to trade and your risk preferences. So we've got a live trade every morning at 10 a.m., every evening at 10 a.m. We do an advanced member meetings every Wednesday at 9, and again every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern time. Saturday morning session, we just continually review the various trade strategies, and you've got the opportunity to take questions or ask questions. I also like to work off of a little checklist that helps me stay focused so I don't forget anything, like I did this morning with the with pulling up the various charts. Green chart, you should restart it every day. Clears out the memory and picks up any updates. End of every day, you should review the trades that didn't go the way you wanted to try to figure out what you did wrong. And if you can't figure out what you did wrong, the great thing is you've got access to a whole team here that can take a look at specifically what you were looking at. With our simulator, we can go back to a specific time and look at the specific setup you were looking at and see what might have caused the trade to go the wrong way. Sometimes, however, you could do everything right and it just does go the wrong way. We are technical traders. We are trading based on the price action. Our indicators are very good at predicting what's going to happen in the future. People who trade on news or information are considered fundamental traders. We don't do that. But we do want to know when news events are coming up so that we can kind of trade around them. And we do that by going to forexfactory.com. Forexfactory.com breaks down news items into three categories. Yellow, which is low impact. I don't worry about those. Orange, which is medium impact. I generally don't worry about those. And red, which are high impact, which are items I do worry about. And this morning at 8:15, we've got some news on the euro coming out. And at 8:30, we've got GDP and unemployment claims coming out. I do not like to trade within a 2-hour window of the news event on a specific pair because I find that this information gets released. People who have access to this start trading on it before it's publicly released, and then that starts to skew things. So we're going to be a little limited this morning since we don't have the euro or the dollar on the table. But let's go ahead and we'll still see what's available. Part of our mission here is I do like to give you a trade, but part of it is giving you the skill to make good trades. The signal I use is something called the 10-point trade signal. I like to trade it off of a 1-hour chart, but you can trade it off of any time period. This suits my preference in that on a 1-hour chart, I'm going to expect the trade to close within 1 to 3 hours. Typically, a trade's going to be worth anywhere from 5 to 35 pips, and my sweet spot is if I can get 11 pips, I'm very happy, and if I can do that 3 times a day, we're way ahead of the game. My trading day starts off the night before with the overnight trade setup that I send out. And if I get both of those trades, I'm 2/3 of the way there. Then I just need one more trade in the morning, and I've had a good day. Last night, both trades hit. So with that, let's jump in and see what we've got. I am trading off of the light 6 major chart, which is one of the standard charts that we have. It's a composite chart in that it has 6 different pairs. On this first chart, they're all US based. So I am looking for situations. I start with the middle part of the chart. I am looking for situations where these lines are called the major and minor indicators. The black and gray is the minor indicator. The red and green is the major indicator. This horizontal blue line is the overbought line. This horizontal red line is the oversold line. So I am looking for situations where the lines are either above the blue line, pointing down as they are here, or below the red line and pointing up as they are here. So and there's 3 I count points, and I count points. 1 point is that we're overbought, which we are. Second point is that all the lines are pointing down, which they are here. And the third point is that I've got a double cross where the red line, if we're going down, the red line's on top. If we're going up, the green line's on top. So I've got the red line on top and the black line on top. So I've got 3 points here. A couple things I don't like, though. One, I don't like the slope of the green line. It's a little bit less than 45 degrees. I prefer it to be a little bit more than 45 degrees. So, for example, over here, 3 hours ago, on the Euro USD, look at the steepness on this line. So this is good steepness. And then you saw we got a big green candle. This steepness isn't that great. And then two, I don't like that where there's a big gap between where the green line is and the blue line. I want it to be entering. You can see when it kinked here and started to go up. This is still a bit of a gap, but when it kinked, we got that nice move. Here, since we don't have a steep line and it's way above the blue line, it can hang up. It can hang out up here for a bit. And since my goal is to get in and get out, I want to catch it when this line's a little steeper. Now, as we're talking, it's starting to get to 45 degrees or a little bit better, but I'm just telling you my concern. So we've got 3 points here. When I get 3 points here, what I would do is I would jump up here and count how many lines are supporting the sell signal I see here. So thick orange is going down. Thin orange is kind of going down. It's almost horizontal, but it's going down. So two are telling me sell. Blue lines are inversely related. So when blue's going up, that tells me sell. So all 4 of these are telling me sell. I need to have a minimum of 3 of the 4 telling me sell. And when I have that, then I'm going to jump down to my pressure. And I want the lines either going down or the red line on top. And I don't have that here. So I don't have a point here. I've got 3 points here or 4 points here, but nothing here. I want to have points from all 3 sections because each of the 3 sections measures something different. And when I get agreement across all 3 sections, that gives me the highest probability of the trade doing what I want. So here, Euro USD, we just touched overbought here, went flat. Now it's going down. So we have the 3 points here, in my opinion. We've got great steepness on the green line. It's a plus. The lines, the majors and minors are together. So that's a plus. The only thing I don't like is that we're a little bit more than halfway. The green line is past the halfway mark. Now, if we didn't have this news item, I might trade this. I would look at some other information. But since we've got news event, I'm going to probably pass. But going up to the TNTs, the 2 orange lines going down, a dotted blue going up. So I've got 3 of the 4. So I like that. There's good steepness on the orange lines and the blue line. The thick blue is usually the last to turn, so that's okay that he's going the other direction. And I do have very weak down pressure here. Green line's going down and red line's going down. So I've got 1 point here, 3 points here, and 3 points here. So I've got 7 points. So I've got the setup that I'm looking for. But as we have news coming up, I'm going to hold off on this. Pound USD. We didn't quite make the overbought. We just tapped it or just missed it. Everybody's coming down. Again, if you consider this as we were overbought, that's a point. Double cross is 2. Everybody coming down is 3. 2 orange lines going down, 2 blue lines going up, 4 here. And again, weak down pressure. What makes the pressure weak is the slope of the lines and how close the lines are. So here there's a big gap between the lines. Red line's almost horizontal, going down just a bit. Between these two signals, I like this one a little bit better because, if I had to take a trade and I was choosing between these two, they're both telling me there's a trade here. Just on what we're seeing here, I like this one better because the pressure here is steeper and the orange lines are steeper than what we're seeing up here. USD Canadian. This is a nice signal. Of these 3 signals, or of these 4 signals, this one's the best so far. Oversold, it clearly went oversold. Everybody's going up. I've got the double cross, terrific steepness on the green line. Lines are clustered. 2 orange lines going up, dotted blue coming down. So I got 3 of the 4 here. I don't have the pressure in my favor. It's sideways. Green lines going up, red lines coming down. But this setup, this is a very nice setup. But again, we're not trading it because it's a USD. USD, Swiss franc, we're approaching oversold. So I'm not even going to look at anything else. We don't have the setup here. USD yen. We're more than halfway through the channel. The slope of the green line is 45 degrees, but I don't like that it's taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's taken 6 hours to do this. I want to catch something. I'm looking to get in within 1 to 3 hours. So here you got the turn. It went up really within 1 hour. 2 hours, you would have got your trade. So I'm going to pass on this. I've cloned the chart. We're going to take and now we'll take a look at some non-European pairs. Non-USD pairs. Euro pound, kind of in the middle of the channel. The line's kinking, so I'm not interested. Australian dollar, yen, not a bad signal here. Overbought, everybody's going down. Double cross, reds on top, blacks on top. I don't mind that the miners have run through the channel. Green line is entering the channel, and nice slope on the green line. So 3 points here. 2 orange lines coming down, the thick and the thin. 2 blue lines going up, dotted blue and thick blue. So all 4. I've got up pressure with red on top, and the green line is sloping down. So this is a very nice signal. Now the only problem is what time it is in Australia and Japan. It's 14 hours difference, so it's 9 p.m. in Japan in Australia and Japan. It's about a 12-hour difference. So it's 7 at night. There's not much trading volume in either of these. I am trading off of a 1-hour chart. I am looking for the move to happen within 1 to 3 hours. Since there's not much trading going on, this trading a 1-hour signal when neither of these markets are like prime time, it's going to take longer for the signal to happen. So I'm not going to take a trade off of a 1-hour chart. Now, on the overnight trade, I'm trading off of a day chart. So the time span is much greater. I can get the move off of a day chart, even though it's not prime time, because I'm expecting it's going to take time for the, multiple hours for the trade to happen. But on a 1-hour chart, once we go a couple hours past, the signal's no good anymore. So we're going to pass on this. Euro Canadian dollar. Oversold. Everybody's going up. Double cross, so 3 points. We got plus points for the slope of the green line and the cluster of the lines, and that it's entering the channel. So that's this is nice. 2 orange lines going up, 2 blue going down. So we got all 4, and we've got down pressure with the green on top, and it diverging from the red. So we got a point here, 3 here, a 4 here, so 8 points. What's our problem? We've got news on the euro at 8.15. News on the euro at 8.15. I would rather, I don't want to have to take a bunch of trades to make money. When I first started trading a little over 4 years ago, I used to trade 6 or 7 hours a day. Now I trade about 90 minutes. I take the trade at night. I look for a trade in the morning. I have my screen up while I do other things. So I'm not actively looking. I found that whether I trade an hour or I trade 7 hours, at the end of the day, I'd end up at the same place. So I put in a lot of extra work, taking all these extra trades. So I'd have a bunch of wins, but then you hit that one loss, and it takes away. Because of the stop loss is 3 or 4 to 1. It takes away all the good that you did on those other trades. So I changed my strategy, and now once I get to basically 30 pips, I consider it a good day. I'd rather take less trades that are successful than kind of grind it out. So this is a good signal, but we're not going to take it because of the news. AUD NZD overbought. Everybody's coming down. Nice slope on the green line. It's in the channel, not halfway. This is nice. 2 orange lines going down, 2 blue lines going up. This is nice. So we got all 4. We've got sideways pressure. Greens coming down, reds going up. So that's what makes it sideways. And greens on top. So I don't have the pressure here. So I'll pass. Again, it's non-prime time. So off of a 1 hour chart, I'm not going to take that. Pound yen. All right. We got no news on the pound or the yen. So we were overbought. Everybody's coming down. Double cross. So 3 points here. Negative is that we're kind of more than halfway. 2 orange lines going down, 2 blue lines coming up. So three are all 4 here. We've got down pressure with red on top. So this is a nice signal. So let's, my only hesitancy is that we're a little bit more than halfway. Once I have the signal and I want to trade on it, I want to confirm the signal. And how I'm going to confirm the signal is by looking at a full chart. So a full chart shows me multiple time periods. And specifically what I like to see is that on the 2 hour chart, so here's got 6 time periods, all for the pound yen. 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour, 8 hour, 12 hour day. I like to see that the majors are overbought. They don't have to be going down. They can be going up, but I like to see them overbought. And the reason I like to see them overbought is if this signal weakens on the 1 hour chart, we'll still pick up the trade off of the 2-hour chart, because if it's overbought, it's eventually going to go down. Here we're in the middle of the channel. I'm not as crazy about that. And I like to see that on both the 2-hour and the 4-hour. And here, again, we're in the middle of the channel, and we're actually on the, the miners are oversold. The miners are oversold. These are going to turn soon. So because of where the majors and minors are on the 2 and the 4-hour, I'm going to pass. On this. There's not enough upside for me. So let's see what else we have. And actually, while we're looking at it, just let's take a look at where the support and resistance is. So we're in the middle of a channel here. So that's all right. But so if we were to take a trade, we trade between the support and resistance lines. We've got about 18 pips here. Right now, we are trading against the trend. We got it down. Oh, no, we're trading with the trend. Excuse me, trading with the trend. So that's good. That's a positive. But I don't like the position of even though this doesn't quite meet my my criteria, the thing that keeps attracting me to it is we do have the pressure with us. But I'm going to be a little extra choosy this morning, because the last 2 trades we took this week on Monday night and Tuesday morning, we lost. So I want to be extra choosy. Because, well, let's keep going. Let's keep going and see if we can find something. Pound yen, no. Euro Australian. We've got the setup here. We've got 3 of the 4 here. Thick orange going up, 2 blues coming down. We don't quite have the crossover yet. We get down pressure, but green isn't on top. CAD yen. Overbought. Everybody's coming down. A double cross, so 3 points here. Good steepness on the green line. It's entering the channel. 2 orange lines going down, dotted blue going up. So 3 down pressure. I like this. Let's look at the 2 and the 4-hour. Canadian dollar, yen. Overbought coming down. Touched overbought coming down. All right, so this is okay. Let's take a look at what the trade is worth. Canadian dollar, JPY. Let's crunch this up a little bit so we can get some support and resistance on here. Support and resistance are spots where the lines, the candles seem to naturally stop. And those are going to be the limits in which I trade. So you can see it's bounced here, kind of stopped in here, stopped in here. And let's put another one on here. 108.71 to 109.03. So that's about 30 pips. Let's open this back up. so we can see it a little better. I want to know how much room we have to this line. So we've got about 11 pips down, 21 pips up, and we are trading into a downtrend. Let's take a look at the signal one more time, and I didn't save that. Gosh darn it. What is it? CAD, JPY. I think we're going to go ahead and take a sell. Take a sell on the Canadian dollar yen. So you can do that in your simulator. Canadian dollar yen, I don't have that up here, so I'm going to go to File, New Chart. It's going to probably be in this third category, Canadian dollar yen right here. Make it into a 1 hour chart. And I'm going to do new order. This is a demo account. It's got $6,200 in it. I can, the typical lot size is I'm going to move this decimal spot over 4 spots. So it's going to be 0.62. But I can take up to double that or half of that. I'm going to take double. So I'm going to do a 1.2 market execution sell by market. Oh, common error. Sell by market. Common error. For whatever reason, it's not letting us take the sell right now. Let us, well, we can turn on the simulator. Let's see, simulator. Oh. So Canadian dollar, yen. We are going to take 9 pips. So 9 pips is going to be 0.09, and we're going to use a stop loss of 27 pips. And I am going to click save or sell. And it is recorded the trade. So we took a sell on the Canadian dollar JPY with a take profit of, let's see, take profit of, show me this. it's not showing me the numbers. But anyways, we took a sell for 9 pips, and I don't know what the numbers are because let's try it one more time here. See if it goes through. New order. Nope, not working. Okay, gang. You got the numbers. Thanks so much for joining me. If you're interested in, it's an honor to have you with me. I love being able to help people improve themselves and become the best version of themselves by helping them trade. Trading's been great for me. It's a skill that you can learn. It's a skill that we can teach. And if you're willing to take the steps forward, it will be life transforming. All right. Thanks so much. We will see you next Monday at 3:30. Bye-bye.